happy to dive on in now to a great conversation with the Port of Shelton. And on the air with me today, Dick Taylor and Wendy Smith. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good to see you.
Welcome to almost spring.
Almost spring. We got Mariners on today, so
Yeah, here we go.
just don't look outside. Listen to the game.
Yeah.
Just don't look outside.
Are you broadcasting it this
Yep.
morning? Okay.
11:55.
Good.
On iFiber1newsradio.com this morning, folks are checking out the story about some movement as the annexation of Eagle Point starts heading down the path.
Yeah.
How's this coming? Long time process.
Well, yeah.
What's it going to do for folks?
Well, so we sold Eagle Point to the city, and so the whole idea was to put it in conservancy and allow for parks, recreation. I don't know exactly the city's plan for that or how far away that is, but the whole goal there is just to utilize the property as it exists, basically, in its natural state.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Also included in that annexation is the marina annexation.
Yeah.
Which I noticed on your website yesterday when I was reading it. And that's been a long time coming. That
really
should have been
has.
done
Years ago.
a while ago.
I'll say it. Years ago. You don't have to.
So anyway, that's all rolled into, it looks like it's all rolled into one. And,
Good.
And we're at a point where it's going to move forward.
Exciting. Your retreat just kind of wrapped up. What did you guys talk about? What are the goals moving forward for this year?
You want me to go or you?
Yeah, you can start. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
We had a successful retreat, and I think
Yeah.
that just lends to the positive approach we're taking, and we've just got lots of projects. So the retreat was necessary to figure out how to prioritize all those projects.
Yeah.
So the commission knows that we have a failing dock that has to be taken care of, and we're still waiting on that final number from our risk pool to find out what we get there. But some of the proceeds, like from Eagle Point, we'll be able to fund that dock. There's various ways we can do that. So we're looking at options there. Our engineers are currently putting numbers together for us for their price of engineering, and then it'll come down to contracted price and what that'll be. So it's a tough one to swallow. It just has to be done.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming. So that's one of the priorities. And then there's some fun things like building potential new larger buildings, and hopefully one in particular that will hopefully be able to consolidate some of our tenants that are more spread out.
Okay.
That will free up some incubator type 5,000 square foot buildings for other tenant expansion as well as new tenants.
Yeah.
So
That really has been working out well for you and the tenants up there. They start in that kind of smaller
Yep.
5,000 and
Yep.
move.
Well, that's what it was designed for.
Yep.
25 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
things have really
When they
been
started doing that. Yeah, and
Working well.
and it's come out well.
yes.
It's come out very well.
Yes. So I think probably the last piece of the priority set is to look into some kind of feasibility study, a planning study on the old fairgrounds property.
Yeah.
And we're going to move forward to probably salvaging, surplusing those, buildings and getting that taken down. But in the meantime, looking ahead at what kinds of things would we be able to put there in terms
Yeah.
of the aviation park?
Yeah.
And so that'll be
And come up with some conceptual drawings and ideas of what that could look like when we do that, and then marketing it together in conjunction with the EDC and the regional partners.
Sure.
So we're looking forward to that. That's going to be exciting to me.
Yeah, that's
Get that
too is a long
moving.
time coming.
Yeah.
Sure.
And my favorite plug for Curb, we're
Yeah,
constantly
there we go.
using Curb, but they do have a planning grant program, and so you can get up to $50,000. You have a 25% match, so the port would spend like $17,000 ish to have a study, and so if we could successfully go after that, then we would have someone on board to be able to do that study, and we'd be able to find out what we could do and what that would look like, and market it with that potential, better look than just, a picture we could take
land,
today.
yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Does that include the middle where people used to park?
Yeah,
and
that's all.
Yep.
That's all considered.
piece of property.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything new on the second curb grant that you guys are helping Lynch Creek with? This
Right.
time?
Nothing new. The date is coming, March 16th, so it's coming fast. I haven't heard back yet from the staff person. That's kind of the next phase. We're set up for the board meeting, but usually she'll look over the information, and if she has questions or needs further information, haven't heard that. I do have a meeting with Lynch Creek, and we're just continuing to prepare that presentation, and we'll go to the board meeting as planned and hope we're successful.
Yep.
So,
Good.
yeah.
Well, good. Sounds like you guys got some stuff squared away. Looking ahead to
Well,
the new year.
hopefully. Yeah.
See how it comes at the look back of
Get the look back next year.
2017.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting, and we're working well together. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's a good thing.
Yep.
So
Nice. Oh, that's always nice to hear. Wendy Smith, Dick Taylor from the Port of Shelton. Dick Taylor's the commission chair, and Port of Shelton executive director Wendy Smith here as we surface on out this morning on I-501 News Radio's Daybreak.